I previously managed to defeat the Wall of Flesh and enter hard mode using only A items, so let's see if it's possible to defeat the rest of the bosses. Alright, now what we can do, now that we're in hard mode, we can smash these to bless our world with ores. I'm really hoping for adamantite. We got mithril, please be adamantite, adamantite. Yes, we got adamantite. The alternative was titanium, so I'm really happy that we got that, otherwise we'd kind of be in trouble. And then I went on a long mining streak collecting all the cobalt for the tools, and then the mithril, and then finally getting a whole bunch of adamantite, which I will need for quite a few crafting recipes. And some of my houses were corrupted because I didn't stop the spread of the crimson, so I had to mine out a whole bunch, which was not the funnest because it didn't have dynamite or bombs. Alright, after way too much mining, I think I'm finally going to have enough adamantite bars to make all my armor and possibly the weapon. This is going to be really nice. We will grab that, and then the leggings. And then for the helmet, I'm not entirely sure which one I'm going to want for right now, so I'm just going to take the tanky one, and later on I might spec into a different one. And I'm also going to get myself an adamantite repeater. So right now our defense is at 7, and after I throw all this stuff on, it goes all the way up to 50. So now we are so much tankier. And the set bonus gives us 20% melee and movement speed, so that's also going to be really nice. Originally I was only going to use wooden arrows to follow the rules more closely because there aren't any that start with A, but that didn't work out, as you will see later. Okay, another iron. And this aqua scepter is still doing incredibly good, even though it's a pre-hard mode weapon. Wow, they're showing up like crazy. And just like that, that's enough souls of flight to make some wings. Alright, now that I got all my soul of flights and feathers, I just need to grind out mobs down here for the soul of lights. So I just got the last soul of light, so I can head up to the surface. And this is going to be absolutely massive. We got ourselves some angel wings. I can fly. This is amazing. And I don't have to worry about fall damage anymore. Alright, I think it's time to fight our first mechanical boss. I would rather do the destroyer first, but a random mob dropped this. So we're just going to give this a go to see how it goes. Here comes Skeleton Prime. Not doing a lot of damage. Our damage is not great. I don't think we're going to be able to beat him before the night goes. The main problem is most of the arrows don't even hit, and we have a terrible reforge on the weapon, so it does a lot less damage and a lot less attack speed. We are about to die. And even still, the damage is just not there. Only got him down like less than 4,000 health in that entire time. And seeing how that fight went, I knew it was time for an upgrade, so I only had 2 accessories at this point. So I looked around a whole bunch in my world to find a couple of accessories that I needed, and I couldn't find them, so I had to start a new world, and then I managed to get myself an ancient chisel, and then I was also able to find an aglet at the surface, which took way too many chests to find. That was extremely difficult for some reason. And then for my final accessory slot, I went up to Askaya Island and got a shiny balloon, and then I fought the queen bee a couple times to get some beeswax. And now what we can do is we can make a honey balloon with the shiny red balloon and the honeycomb, and then after that make an amber horseshoe balloon. Once I figured out that the adamantite repeater was not going to really cut it for these bosses, I decided to stick with the aqua scepter, and I reforged everything to arcane, which gives a ton of mana, and I'm also using the adamantite headgear, which also gives mana and reduced mana cost. So we're going to be trying Skeletron again, see how it goes. We've got him down about 2,000 health. This is going to be a pretty long fight, I'm thinking. I am surviving decently well, but I also haven't done hardly any damage to this guy yet. And even as it is, I'm pretty sure that day is going to come before I'm going to be able to beat him. Alright. Okay, that's where he spawned. Let's try and get a lot of damage on him right now. Yeah, that's huge damage. We already done 75,000 damage. That's incredible. But we are taking a ton of damage here. 51 health left. Not great. Alright, we died. But that was our first try. But it was most certainly not the last try. I probably tried this another 12 to 15 times and just got destroyed every time. I was getting a little bit more damage each time, but even still, I knew that there's no chance of me beating the destroyer with the current setup that I had. Alright, I tried pretty much everything I can with the aqua scepter, and it actually doesn't have enough damage. So I'm going to go back to the adamantite repeater, but this time I'm going to allow myself to use non-wooden arrows, so I'm going to be using ichor arrows. So let's just hop in here, and then this is going to be hopefully a lot better because I'm going to be able to keep my distance a lot more. With the aqua scepter, most of my shots would be expiring, and being able to stay so far away allows me to take him out a lot easier. I'm at pretty much full health, and he is going down pretty decently. It's not like a fast fight, but yeah, the arrows make a lot bigger difference than you might think, because with the wooden arrows, they would just fall to the ground. Almost all my shots weren't hitting, so my damage was terrible. Just kind of hurl my arrows at him from a distance. He only has 3,000 health left. Yes. He's so done here. He is so gonna die. Come on. Yes, we did it. Let's go. All right, now time to fight the twins and see if it's quite as easy. So I'm going to drink my archery potion and then send these guys in. Okay, it's actually going pretty decent so far. Okay, Spasmatism is very angry now, which is kind of a bummer. But overall, it has went very well so far. I really should have switched my arrows sooner. He's about to go down. Town. Yep, all of his lasers were just a little bit too late. We almost got him. We got the win. All right, time for the destroyer now, our final mechanical boss. I'm going to be using gesture arrows. I don't have enough, I think, for this, but once I run out, I'll be switching to holy arrows. Ooh, I'm taking some damage. That is a lot of lasers shooting at me. Crud, let me down. Lack of gravity is annoying sometimes. Yeah, I just did not realize how big of a difference it was going to be using different arrows. That's good damage. When I can shoot down his whole body like that, with all that piercing, really good damage. Yes. Oh, he's almost done. Here it is. Here it is. Come on, almost there. Yes, let's go. Finally beat those guys. I was wasting so much time trying to use the Aqua Scepter instead of just switching the arrows I was using. The next thing I needed to do was defeat Plantera, so I looked around in the jungle for a Plantera's bulb, and once I eventually found one, I wanted up in a near arena. Break this. Need to hurry up and drop down here. So we're just going to be seeing how this all goes. So far, that's actually really nice damage. I like that. Wow, we are shredding her. All right, almost got this girl at half health. There we go. The only problem is going to be maybe her minions might block my arrows. So it might be good for me to change arrows here. I'm not sure. I'm going to die here. Switch to unholy arrows just so I can pierce. I'm going to lose out on a decent amount of damage, but I feel like it's going to be worth it. Yep, that's good. That's good. I think we might have it here. Oh no, I forgot to fill in that water hole. I'm gonna die. Oh, stink. Only 4,000 left and I died. And I completely forgot that after I beat all the mech bosses, I get a really big upgrade because now I can craft myself an Avenger emblem out of all the Souls of Might and the Summer emblem I got from the Wall of Flesh. And it gives me a 12% increase in damage, which is massive. All right, finally. So let's see if we can do a little better now. And this time, a little bit before she gets to half health, I'm gonna switch over to unholy arrows so I don't have to take all that damage from all of her little spinies. I feel like I'm taking more damage than I was last time, which is not something you like to see. Oh, I forgot to buff using my potion. I forgot to drink my archery potion. Oh yeah, she's going down today. 4,000 health left, about when I died last time. We got her. We're gonna have her here. We got this. Ooh, that was a little scuffed. Yes, there we go. All right, now time to enter the temple to fight Golem. Oh, my word. Oh no. No, 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 no. I eventually got to the altar and it was time to summon Golem. Okay, there we go. And then just try and do loops around him and see what we can get done here. But we are doing actually pretty good damage here. Okay. Oop, his lasers are coming out now. His head's so close to going down. Okay, his head is now gone. This is going to make things a lot harder. I am starting to get kind of low on health here, so that's concerning. Only got 100 health left. Ooh, that hurt. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't play that very well. And I felt like I needed a little upgrade, so I bought some vials of venom from the witch doctor and combined them with some arrows to make venom arrows. And I also created an adamantite mask, which will help with my range damage quite a bit. So we should be doing a lot more damage, but we will be taking more damage also. Yeah, these new arrows do seem to be pretty good. We're shredding through this guy pretty quickly here. This is going to be kind of tight, I think. Oh no. Okay, I died. Actually, I'm going to try and focus on the fist this time. See if that's going to make any difference. I think it actually will help out if I'm able to take the fist out first. Now I don't have a whole lot to worry about. I'm just going to try and stay on his right side so I can work on his hand. I feel like I have more health than I did in past attempts. Not by a ton, though. Oh no, I'm taking so much damage here. Oh my word, I played that so badly. He's shooting so fast. Oh my word. I'm losing it. Oh my word, I just lost so much health. Oh, he only has 4,000 health left. I can do this. I can do it. Oh my word. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Oh my word. Oh my word. That is so frustrating. That's like 2 more shots and I would have had him. Oh my word. And then a couple more tries later, this run happened. Wow, I'm at full health going into the body phase, which is so much better than previous attempts. But it can go downhill very, very, very quickly. I'd love to have a dash. If I could have a dash in here, I could dodge so many more of these attacks. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is too close. Not again. Not again. No! Literally 100 health again. You have got to be kidding me. This time I piled up a ton of hearts in the middle. When I get really low on health, I will go to the center and pick those up. Just gotta try to avoid as many attacks as I can. That was not avoiding very many attacks. Alright, I'm back up to almost full health now because of the help of all those hearts I saved up. Okay, I'm starting to get pretty low on health, so I'm gonna head to the center. He's gonna jump on my head. Come on, come on. I'm getting low, but so is he. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, come on. Yes, finally. I only had 82 health left though. And I just realized I forgot to drink archery potion, so that would have helped out quite a bit if I would have had that. At this point, the adamantite repeater that I had been using since hard mode had really started to fall off, so I really needed an upgrade, and the only other upgrade that I had available to me was through the old one's army. I needed to defeat 7 waves, and then on the 7th wave, the final boss, Betsy, would spawn, and I would have a 25% chance to get an aerial bane. So I set up a basic arena and started to prepare. I'm probably going to want to switch to unholy arrows because they're going to pierce and the other ones are not. I feel like we're going to get overwhelmed in not too long a time. Alright, wave 1 is now cleared out, so see how wave 2 is. And unfortunately there's no sentries that start with A, so we're kind of out of luck there. And I'm thinking that all of these flying mobs are going to be kind of a problem here. And now they're starting to stack up on the crystal and deal a lot of damage to it. I'm not able to defend this. This crystal is just going down and so am I. I kind of thought that this was going to happen, so I think I have a little solution that might help out. I believe the portal where they spawn was about right here, so I'm just going to put a block here. I'm going to hit it 4 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to block swap that with an ash wood plank. This may just look like I walk through it, but when I try to, it just does that, and that's going to be very helpful. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's start it up and let's just watch what happens. They're expecting to be able to walk through it and they just keep getting pushed back, which as you can imagine is pretty overpowered. And then I can quickly zoom over to the other side, and this is going to allow me to focus all my fire on the air guys and then deal with these guys once I take care of all the air units. All right, next wave it up. So we're just going to see what we can get done to all of the air units. Unfortunately, the venom arrows don't pierce, so that'll make it a little more challenging. This is going on very, very long, just because the only people I'm killing are the air guys. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. I just died. All right, let's try this again. I have a little bit of a different technique I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna grapple up here and see if I can just kind of keep them at bay. Unfortunately, this did not work out very well at all, and I very quickly got overrun because they were just able to phase in and out of those blocks, and it did not work out. I really wanted to get the final weapon from Old One's army, but I just wasn't able to defeat the flying enemies, even after kind of cheating with the block swaps. I'm just going to try and go without that weapon and see what happens. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. Next up on the list is the Lunatic Cultist, so we're going to see if we can take that bozo out. Alright, I've arrived, so I'm going to buff up with archery potion. This last guy here, kind of try to keep our distance. Ow, I'm taking so much damage. Okay, he's one of these guys up here. Spawned in his Wyern. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this here. Nope, that did not work out. So I thought I'd try to beat him again, but this did not work out, and it had pretty much the same result as the first time, only being able to take out a few thousand of his health. So I knew that if I couldn't beat the Lunatic Cultist, I really had to get the Ariel's Bane if I wanted to stand a chance at beating the Moonlord. Well, I hate that I had to come to this, but I had to use quite a few items that didn't start with A, wire cutters, red wrench, and all these lizard traps, but I wasn't able to do this without it, and I also wasn't able to beat the cultists without it, so... Alright, this is going to be the true test, is to see how well I'm able to take care of flying enemies now. Now that thing's going to damage them, and I'll also be able to hold them back a little bit longer, which does seem to be helping out a decent amount, but it's still not perfect, so I might have to end up adding more traps if I can't do this. Alright, first time that I've beaten wave 2 before. Yeah, if there's no flying enemies, this will be quite easy. Okay, we got some wirens here, but they move decently slow, so that should give me enough time to be able to take them out. Alright, wave 3 is complete. Okay, we got another kind of flying enemy. Not sure how they're going to be. Oh, they dive bomb. That's not good. Just focus all my fire on these guys. Ah, that's doing a lot of damage to the crystal. Alright, this is the Dark Mage. I'm curious if he's going to be able to really do anything. He is able to spawn mobs closer, so I might need to put another thing to kind of block those guys. Yeah, it's about to pop here, but that was a pretty good run, and we'll make some adjustments here. Alright, I think I've got it set up pretty good. So now I offset half of them, so they'll be getting hit more often, I believe. And I've added more traps and kind of rearranged stuff. Alright, let's see how the traps handle the flying beetles. Decently. It gets them at least kind of low on health, so it makes it a lot easier for me to deal with them. Come on. Ow. Oof. Yeah, the crystal's done, Zo. The crystal's done here. Alright, added a few more traps. Basically everything that was in the jungle temple is now here. Alright, this is the furthest I've made it, I'm pretty sure. So we got a big ogre. Hopefully that's not an issue. Throws a big bomb. Hopefully that can't hit my thingy. Alright, wave 5 is complete, which is pretty sweet. Let's start up wave 6 here. Only 2 waves left. Let's go. Just keep taking care of these lightning beetles. Alright, we beat wave 6. Still got quite a few guys to deal with here though. Alright, wave 7, and there's Betsy. So she has a 25% chance, I believe, to drop the weapon that I need. Not sure if I'm going to be able to take her out, especially because I'm slow because of the ogre's debuff. So that's pretty annoying. And I also have to continue to protect the tower at the same time. So I'm not sure if I'm not going to be able to do this. We're just going to try our best and see what happens. It's taking damage here. It's going to go down here. There's not a lot I can do about it. I'm about to die also. I don't know if I can take down Betsy. Yeah, it's gonna die and I can't get up there in time. Well, I tried. I gave that some good effort there. I ended up trying the fight a few more times with a few more traps, but even still, I just wasn't able to protect the crystal, stay alive, and defeat Betsy. So what I ended up having to do was I went over to another character, fought the old one's army quite a few times, and eventually I managed to get the Ariel's Bane. And even if I was able to defeat Betsy with my A character, I would only have a 25% chance for it to drop. So I brought the Ariel Bane back to my other world and tested it out because I had never used it before. So the description says, shoot splitting arrows deals more damage to airborne enemies. Yeah, we'll see how this thing works. It seems to demolish pretty good, but those are pretty weak. Oh, it shoots 5 arrows. Ooh, that's really cool. All right, let's just test it out on this guy. He has 210 health, and he died. Yeah, that's pretty good damage with all those arrows. Yeah, we'll see how this thing does against the lunatic cultist. Yeah, it definitely is a lot better than what I had. Yeah, that's pretty good. And it makes it a lot easier to hit because it kind of flares out like that. So I think I'm going to still fail this. It'll take a couple tries, I think, for me to get this. We might be able to salvage this. We just going to have to kind of get lucky, I think. And not take damage from anything because I only got a very small amount of health. There we go. That murked me right there. Alright, attempt number 2. This time I am going to be eating an apple pie. I've been saving this for a rainy day, but this is that rainy day, so we're gonna take these guys out here. That's mainly just gonna give me a little bit more health regeneration, which is kind of what I needed last time. If he was like the destroyer, I would be melting him. Alright, I think we might have him this time. I think we might. We're close. I still have a decent amount of health, and he's getting low. Yeah, we're gonna take this fatso out. definitely a pretty decent weapon. And I guess while we're here, we might as well just get blinded by the light. Wow, I just got dunked on. Then I ran around fighting all of the pillars for a while. Thankfully, the Ariel's Bane was a pretty good weapon for dealing with most of the enemies. All right, this is the last pillar. I got its health super low. So here it goes. It is taken out. All right, here he is. We're gonna see how this fight goes. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can fly very much. When I'm flying, my movement speed is pretty low. So, come on. Ow, that hurt. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of run away from him for a little bit there. Okay, I'm gonna circle around. Oh my word, his laser hit me again. This is not going well. This is a fail. This is a fail and a half. Impending doom approaches. Buff up. Unfortunately, I don't have any more apple pies. Yeah, I just move so slowly when I'm flying. I mean, I do decent damage to like the hands. Come on. But like, I find it so hard to dodge that stinking laser with the wings that I currently have. They're not the best. Yeah, this is another fail. Ow. Oh my word, that was so bad. Alright, so I gave myself a bunch of celestial sigils from another character, so I don't have to grind out the pillars 1,000 times, and we're just gonna see if we can do this here. Up, 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 up. Oh my word, the stupid sky island. I'm just taking damage that I'd rather not be taking. Alright, I've tried quite a few times and I have not even been able to get close at all, so I just moved on to another world where I have a lot better arena built. I'm going to see if that's going to make a difference. I don't think I can do this, really. And I don't have a dash either. If I had a dash... Yeah. And there's quite a few times during the Moonlord fight where I just felt like giving up, but it was at those low points when I had to turn to JFK and get some motivation.
But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
Oh yeah, this is good. This is really good. Okay, we got the top eye down. Ooh, I'm starting to take some big damage though. Oh, why did I stop running? Why did I just stop running there? Oh, that's something I didn't consider. His heart's gonna be below the blocks. Well, I guess I might be able to do something like that. Alright, I've tried this a lot of times now, and I'm able to take out his hands and his head, but once it gets to the heart, I can't shoot through the asphalt, and if I just stay here, I don't move very quick in the air, so I'm going to use some Frostbark boots just to give me some extra speed, and hopefully that'll be enough to allow me to get something done. Well, even still, that didn't seem like that was enough for me. I'd probably get it eventually if I tried enough, but I'm also going to throw on some fish run rings. Ouch, 8 health, wow. Hanging on by a thread. I wish I was dead, but we will have this left hand done in a second here. Okay, very good, kind of. Okay, he missed. Oh, we got his middle eye down. Okay, now we need to move up here and try and work on his heart. I think I should drop down now. Maybe I should do kind of circles. This is my farthest I've gotten, I think, on his heart, pretty much. Narrowly dodged some attacks there. Almost got this hand down, and we're still almost at full health. Why does his heart have to hover below blocks? That makes his fight so much harder than it has to be. I guess I can come up here for like a little bit, drop down. Let's try that. Like, I can do damage, but he just regenerates it as soon as I'm no longer able to hit him. I mean, I'm actually staying alive decently well. Just narrowly staying alive, but still staying alive regardless. I mean, he's down the farthest he's ever been. I'm at full health right now, too. Okay, I might have just figured out what I need to do. Oh, yeah. We're wrecking this guy here. This guy's gonna go down today, son. I shouldn't run out of arrows. I still have 4,000. I sure hope. That would not be fun. If that was the way I wasn't able to defeat this bozo. Okay, and we pull back up a little bit. Keep him kind of in range. Try and dodge the lasers whenever I see him. He only has 20,000 health left on his heart. And then we're going to have to do a double back here. He only has 13,000 health left. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit low on health. So I'm going to try and play it a little bit safe here for a minute. He only has 6,000 health left. Yes, 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 yes. 4,000 health. 3,000 health. 2,000. Okay, double back. Yes, he's down. Yes. Unbelievable. That took way too long. I believe I had 40 of these, and as you can see, I only have 6 left. And here is the gear that I was using. Adamantite mask, adamantite breastplate, and leggings. Avenger emblem, that was really nice for the extra damage. Anklet of wind. Unfortunately, I had to use the Frostbark boots and the fish run wings. Angel wings just wasn't enough for me to pull it off. If you're really good, you might be able to do it, but it's not easy. Unfortunately, I believe it is not possible to beat the Mournlord using only A items. If you were somehow able to beat Betsy, I would say it might be possible, but overall, a very difficult challenge. And I learned a ton of things I didn't know from this challenge. And overall, I feel like I improved a ton at Terraria from this.